Hi there, I'm Ian Walsh with OnlineLessonVideos.com, and I'm here today to teach you a tune on the fiddle called Soldier's Joy. We're going to learn it in the key of D, and I'm going to start off this lesson with a sample of the tune played along to a practice track that we have. So here it is, Soldier's Joy. So the first part of Soldier's Joy really, for the fiddle, centers around the middle two strings for a lot of it, the D and the A string. So if you play those two strings together, you get a nice fifth. Okay, and I'm doing nothing with my left hand there. I'm just letting my right hand play both the D and the A string at the same time. So that's kind of your root of this tune. Now let's work on some of the notes we'll see. If we walk up the D string, those are some of the notes and some of the pattern of your left hand. You have the full space to the one, and then a full space to your second finger, and a half space to your third. And then you continue on to the A string and use that same pattern on the A string. So let's try playing both strings with the bow, the D and the A string, and we're just going to walk up the A string to the D. This is what it should sound like. Let's try that again. Now let's try with the D string blending with the A string. Let's try that again. Okay, so it's good to be able to get your fingers placed just on the string you intend and not both strings, so you can get that nice double stop. So this tune, we're going to use a lot of that D and A string bowing. But we start off, here's some of the notes to get us started on Soldier's Joy. We come in with this pickup A, B, and then back to the A. So we'll start on the A. Okay, so that's kind of a cycle there of A, F, D, F. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay, I'm going to count us in. We'll try it with the pickup note. 1, 2, 3. So the next little section is pretty similar, only we're going to end it going down to this A double stop, which will be an E and an A played together. So it sounds like this. try putting those together. 1, 2, 3. So now for the next section in the first part, we just repeat what we have for the first. So we again with the A. Okay, and then we play the ending. So let me work this slowly for you. We start on the D. Okay, and we move into our E string. You can see there, and we're playing an F and an A. Okay. After you get that, you move to the E. Okay, and that's kind of the same pattern, only everything is shifted down a little bit. So you have, and then E string, and that's to the C sharp to end on there. Then we play a D. Now while you're playing that long D, you're going to take your first finger and move it up to the F position on your E string. So you get this double stop here, which is a D double stop. And you're going to play F, E, F. Okay, so let me show you what that sounds like. Okay, you'll end with that double stop. Let's try that again. Okay. Then you repeat the first part. Later on we'll come back and I'll show you kind of this other melody that floats around and I've also heard it played. So let's go through the first part, what we have so far. I'll count us in. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's get started on the second part.